My name is Trevor Lenahan, and this isn't your conventional story. It started with myself, my spouse, and 3 children. I had steady employment, we had a good roof over our heads, food on the table. The kids were growing, things were going pretty well. Then, over the period of a matter of months, we discovered something was horribly wrong. What started as a pretty conventional family ended up in an unbearable situation. There was abuse, violence, trauma. It was worse than anybody could have imagined. So the things that led me to know something was wrong was it started with minor health concerns, trips to the doctors, therapists, trying to pin down just what was going on. Eventually, when the truth came out, it was heartbreaking. It was probably the most difficult moment of my life. We were faced with the reality that we had a serious problem of covert abuse. It was a tidal wave of emotions. It was horrifying. I remember thinking we had everything before and our world's come crashing down. As a parent, you want to be able to be there and support your family. Well, I couldn't do it on my own. I didn't know the sort of support they needed. Looking for resources for the youngest boy, I found it was really difficult to find a support service that could cater to his needs, being of such a young age, and also where there was almost immediate support. And that's where eventually I came upon Kindred. I remember the relief of speaking with somebody on the phone that really understood and was really working to help. I felt that they understood me. There weren't really any barriers or hurdles, whether it be for cost or having to be on a wait list or even logistically. When you're in a time of crisis, even just one barrier can make it so you can't access that service that's so badly needed. One of the most reassuring things that I found with Kindred is knowing that Kindred is going to be there in the weeks and months and years ahead. And that really helped with so many things being unpredictable still. With Kindred, it wasn't just the initial intake connection over the phone, but when we could do that initial visit to the house, it was so easy. There was no barriers. It was almost immediate access. They could come to me. They understand when you've got a household with children, it can be really demanding to get out to a different office location. They could update the plan. It would evolve as we went. And then also having the flexibility that if something changed that week or even that day, they could adapt. And it really helped to strengthen the relationship with me and my youngest boy. Just knowing that we had that support, he can have more confidence that he's got support that he needs. It's not, 100% on myself. And I think it's made our connection stronger so that we know as the years go on and as he matures and I get older, we're really establishing a really great foundation for the rest of our lives. My hopes, dreams, and aspirations for the kids are to eventually get to a place where they can really just feel like normal kids, where they don't like my dad jokes, or I don't dress right, or I'm not cool enough. And then just to be able to look forward to the future and to have the typical dreams that kids should be able to have, whether it's to be a sports star or an astronaut, and not be worrying about what's going to happen next week. I know that Kindred is not just the people in the foreground or the front lines. There's the whole Calgary community of support. I want to say thank you. It has meant so much to me, and it really demonstrates that people really do care.